5 seconds remain. Radiant's turn to pick. Dire must choose. Gyrocopter!
And we are back for game 3 between IHC and Neon Esports, a full best of 3 series, something I forgot completely about. So we're gonna be graced with more great Dota. IHC once again, so getting their hands on both Io and Gyro, as well as Centaur Warrunner, and Neon Sports not even getting their signature Leshrac. I like the drafting here by by IHC a lot. They are keeping themselves up there, and they are playing their own Dota, their own brand of Dota. It's not like super. I'm not gonna call it uh, in any way amusing or exciting, but it's solid. It works for them, and in the matchup between Gyro and Luna, I am very much on on the Gyro side, especially when he has Aya behind him. We'll see. Elder Titan as well picked up. Dragonite most likely for Ken. So we're looking for an offlaner for JG or potentially a mid laner for Ken if he doesn't want to play DK.
5 seconds
IHC can reveal and should reveal the support here. Snapfire makes sense, at least to me. I think it's a good lane with Centaur. Generally strong hero. With good teamfight follow up. Or maybe they take something with good control. Could be also a possibility. Something with a setup, so that Gyro Io can come in and start the fight. Maybe even take Disruptor. Glimpse into Relicate is a play. It's a pretty powerful play as well. Luna can of course Manta dodge it, but everyone else kind of fiffy. Let's see what they go for. Disruptor is still uncontested, surprisingly.
Radiant's turn to ban.
They're gonna go Cuddle once again.
Dire's turn to ban.
Banning Puck, banning teamfight creating abilities like Dream Coil is a good idea considering Luna really doesn't like chasing after her food, right? Like she wants the fight to be set up for her, and she just comes in and kills people. Gyrocopter is slightly different because of Io. He can chase, and while he's chasing, even if the enemy is split, he's still dealing damage to everybody. Also, Neon Esports a bit more static because where they play the egg is where they want to fight, and Stampede is creating a problem for that. I really like the idea of banning Puck here. Mars already been destroyed in the banning phase. They also got rid of Kanka. So when it comes to actual catch and team fight, if they want to pick an offlaner, the only real hero I can see is maybe Tide Hunter, but I'm not a big fan of the hero in general. Maybe Underlord, also not a big fan, kind of a bit static. They can play Dragon Knight offlane and go mid. Mid Storm with Aghanim's Vortex is a team fight ability. Maybe. Amber with chains can kind of work, but not really. Thinking.
10 seconds remain.
Something to keep people in place. Something to keep people away from running with Stampede. Maybe like they play offlane Slardar here. Into Io, Gyro. Too problematic, isn't it? Maybe you pick a hero that takes towers. So then the enemy is forced to come to you. That could be something Neon could go for. What have they been playing here? So JG, mostly been playing Kanka Mars, some
Radiant's
Huck,
turn to pick.
but that's all info. Let's look at the last 3 months. Mostly Centaur, Mars, Primal Beast, Brewmaster. Magnus is available. Okay, Magnus is good. But they did ban Ember Spirit. Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Ember Puck, teamfight rating abilities. But they do like Magnus for his offlane.
10 seconds.
He hasn't been banned, surprisingly. Not the best combo with Luna, but decent. Pango is most likely banned, right? Yeah, Pango is banned. And Grimstroke plus pick for IHC. I like Grimstroke Centaur. Because Grimstroke enables Centaur being a full-on DPS core in the later portion of the game. Zeus. So no catch, just pure damage. Kills them quickly. Kills them quicker than they kill us. Is the name of the game. Decent enough matchup against Keeper of Light in the mid lane. JG is going to be playing offlane Dragonite, so an early Blink Dagger is probably something to consider and to get. All in all, I do have to say that I favor what IHC have here. I think the draft is a little bit easier. And my biggest complaint last time was that Gyro is the solo carry, the solo DPS for the side of IHC, and it might not be enough. It was enough. For Neon Esports, they do have both Zeus and Luna to carry the game. And depending on the timings, depending on the situation, both can deal a lot of damage. But Luna is picked into Grimstroke, so there is a possibility of a Dark Portrait in late game scenarios. And for the early game, I feel like Gyrocopter IO farm just as fast as Luna can farm. So all in all, favoring IHC here slightly. Only slightly, not by a lot. Definitely not by a lot. And we are in the game. OB Neon going forward with a smoke. No smoke from IHC quite yet. They didn't even purchase one. Fortune Soul has Blades of Attack in his inventory. Usually it is Blades of Attack for an early Falcon Blade, but because he's playing this IO, I feel like it could be Blades of Attack just straight for the Chrysalis, right? Yeah, I think it's going to be a Chrysalis component. Let's see his quick buy. He's going for Power Threats, probably into Chrysalis. So Blades of Attack, extra 9 damage, a lot of extra damage for the early game. Pretty efficient, actually. I mean, not really, but kind of. Gyro, only 48 damage at the start of the game, so needs every single bit that he can get his hands on. Gets 3.1 damage per level.
Just 30 seconds now.
Back in the game, CDR. Mid was JG. Offlane DK. No aggressive plays at all by IHC. Kind of grouped up together around their own bounty rune. Ikigai placing the ward on their own high ground. The horn is blown. Astral Spirit is going to go and check.
10 players
And it's going to be a 2-for-2 exchange from the looks of it. Ace is going top towards his lane buddy in 11. Bottom lane is going to be SE on IO with Fortune Soul once again. No first blood for SE, so no early Bracer. For Universal Hero, Bracer is a lot of damage. It's about 10 damage. And yeah. Not gonna have it here. He's gonna go straight for headrest. But they also don't really want to kill anybody here. Like, they can't really kill JG. At least I don't feel like they realistically threaten Dragon Knight. SE tried for a courier snipe, but nice micro here by JG, hiding him in the trees, making sure that it does not get cut down. This lane is probably going to be a lot more quiet compared to the last time. Top lane, Ace on Grimstroke versus Castaway on Elder Titan. I don't even know who it favors. But I do feel like they have good kill potential. Maybe not as strong as they did have with Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon against Luna is always nice. Shadow Demon is a much better setup for 11. Because there is literally no window of opportunity to react. But Inkswell into Hoofstomp, into Double Edge, into Stroke of Fate does feel like a pretty powerful combo. They're gonna go for Stroke of Fate for now. Castaway taking about a quarter of his life. Decently tanky on this Elder Titan hero. So far so good. Castaway blocking the camp with his own body. 11 does the same. No creep spawns on either side. Nobody can get a pull off. In the meantime, mid lane Ken is winning his matchup. It is going to be 12. Well, maybe not 12. Because Ikigai is struggling. Oh no, he's going to get it. It's still going to be 11 to 12 versus 5 denies on top of it. So, an advantage, of course, for Zeus, but not an overwhelming one. And of course, Keeper of Light farms faster, much faster in the jungle. Taking some neutral creeps already in Fortune Soul. I love the way he does it. He's just constantly pressing in this lane, gets the last hit on the big neutral, extra gold, just accelerating as much as he can from as early as possible. He really gets this hero, is what I'm trying to say. Working out really nicely for them. Some light harassment against GG. Maybe not even light, actually. They are diving. They straight up diving DK. Is it a good idea? Glyph committed. Courier dead. No bracer for use. They just use all their spells to get as many creeps as possible. Phoenix is zoned out completely. Fortune Soul under no threat. Lotus is available to them. Oh, Phoenix gonna deny the creep. Not fun. But they're getting quite a bit done here. Can stack their... Oh no, their small is blocked. Okay. But they do have power threats now on Gyro. I think he should give Lotus to Io maybe? Level 2 already. No, he needs level 3 on Tether for Lotus to be as effective, I guess. So until level 5, Lotus is better on the real hero.
There is little hope for Radiant's middle tower.
Io bringing himself infused raindrops. In the meantime, the situation is stabilizing mid. Already slightly ahead in terms of CS on Coddle. And IHC is once again starting off strong. No first blood spilled yet. Can't really kill JG here, can they? They trying, but he's gonna regen everything up. When starting under his own tower with one bracer, he already has 13 regeneration. And sometimes even the flag bearer creep is coming in, helping out with regeneration as well. So I don't think it's possible to actually get a kill on this guy. Top lane also not connecting with Inkswell quite yet. Level 3 on Grimstroke, Inkswell available. Ace, does he want to go for a play on Castaway? Doesn't look like it. They see that he's almost full HP, so they don't really be a way to get a kill here. 940 HP on a level 3 support, a bit too tanky. So for now, all of them are playing efficiency. 11 is a big loser here when it comes to net worth. Pretty far behind everybody else. 300 gold is the difference between him and DK. 300 gold might not sound like a lot, but it's close to... Oh, he went too far away and Castaway. They are dealing a lot of damage here, and I think he's gonna die. First blood is going to this 11 Centaur. And as I was saying that he is slightly far behind, he jumps past Dragon Knight with the help of First Blood. Will also contest and controls a Lotus, so no respect was given by Castaway, it feels like, to this Ink spell into Hoofstomp combo. Ace will also control the bounty as well as the haste, so that means no refill for Zeus. Zeus really depends on extra mana from the runes, whereas Ikigai on his Kotl doesn't. So a bit of an efficiency play here, and top lane they do find another kill, this time on Luna. This is a much bigger one. Luna being slowed down while Gyro is top of the net worth could spell trouble for Neon Esports. We usually see CDR on Luna get like a 8-minute Morbid Mask into Mask of Madness. This time around he doesn't even have Morbid Mask yet. Inkswell, does he want to go on the offensive? Yes, they do. They see Luna. Back-to-back deaths on this Luna, most likely. Can they actually finish her off? Nice stomp here. CDR trying to find the kill. Stroke of Fate is off the mark. SE will not be able to clear it in time. And a double kill for Jake, for Ken. They find an amazing trade here. Ikigai will claim the life of Castaway, of course. But what a play here. Luna just surviving through all of this. Didn't commit hard enough. Or committed too hard, depending on your outlook. But at the end of it all, Luna is still not farming, of course, but she's alive. She's not gonna go... Well, she's gonna go to the jungle, which is inefficient. But she doesn't need to go full base. And Gyro, his tempo has just been slowed down. While this was happening, JG also started working on the tower. And a really, really nice move here by Neon Esports. Most importantly, they are accelerating Ken, and they are accelerating him big time. He's taking stacks away from Ikigai. He's not happy about it, of course. And a bit of a falter here. Stampede now available for Centaur, so next time they will be able to chase down Luna. But Luna is getting hers. Slowly but surely. Very slowly. And not entirely surely, but... Stomp from Castaway, not gonna connect. I think they can go for the kill here. Does he want to? Doesn't look like it. Zeus has Phylactery in about 200 gold. Gonna be his first big item. Extra damage every 6 seconds. A lot of nuking power. Extra nuking power.
Even I like a good bobble.
Castaway. Still being pressured. 11 though. Getting the creeps away from the tower and pushing it naturally with the creeps. Kind of quiet now. There was a chance for IHC's complete dominance off the back of a laning stage if they killed Luna twice, but it didn't work out for them. They died, and now they are not in a recovery mode, but they have quieted down a bit. They've calmed down slightly. Doesn't mean that they're in any kind of trouble. Probably means they're still ahead, because this Fortune Soul Gyro, he's farming fast, and stacks are being made for him. Going for the flag cannon. Oh, this is juicy. So many neutral items as well. Fortune Soul getting so much gold for himself. Luna cannot farm at the same pace quite yet. Doesn't even have Mask of Madness. As I was saying, CDR usually has Mask of Madness by minute 8. This is 1000, still like a 10-minute Mask of Madness. So he is roughly 1500 gold behind his usual timings. The towers are going to be exchanged, so JG now has a full-on Mage Slayer. And in the meantime, they do find Phoenix. Mage Slayer, right? Oh no, he does have Mage Slayer. He just has the Oblivion stuff. Does he want to complete it or not? No, he doesn't want to complete it. So it's just going to be a casual Oblivion stuff for the sustain. There is Blink on Centaur though, so they can play aggressively. CDR showed himself, and immediately they are going towards him. Is there vision available? Yep, they are seen. Luna is gonna get scanned though. Is she gonna rotate towards... Yeah, she's gonna rotate towards the left side of the map, and JG will not be able to connect. Luna is farming safely under her own tower with Mighty Mines buff. Doesn't even lose HP. At the same time, look at where Ken is. Him and two supports are looking for something here. Ikigai, I don't think slow is going to be enough to kill him, but maybe slows and stomp and the ulti. Oh, they just throw everything at him. An immediate rotation here by Fortune Soul. Is it going to be good? It looks like it might be good. Actually, Ken in some trouble trying to deal damage to this gyrocopter, but it might not be enough with homing missile setup and double-edged. 11 will claim the life of the enemy mid laner, will die himself, and the dominating streak will go to Luna, which is a big problem considering she also locks into a double damage rune. So she will fully recover and they will claim this tower. That said, this time around we are looking at the minute 14 Aghanim's. Last time it was like 15:30. This time I think it's gonna be 13:50. Nah, 14:20. Basically like a minute earlier. So Fortune Soul, he is farming nicely. He is on the same trajectory he was last time. His farming speed on this gyro with Io behind him is impressive. TPing towards stacks. And there are a lot of those. Needs his body to be fully effective at that. Does he go for ulti here? Yeah, I think he ultis, right? No. Doesn't want to spend mana, I guess. But Blink Dagger now available on DK. Everyone else is smoked. DK is gonna be smoked soon as well. I think he wants... Yeah, I think he wants to use his Blink Dagger to get on top of most likely Ikigai. CDR though. Oh, they find Luna. He has no way to press a single button. And Ace immediate TP out. 11 tries to run away naturally. He's not seen quite yet. 1340 on Aghanim's Crystallis on Fortune Soul Gyrocopter. It has an even better timing than last time. They do find Ikigai. Stampede not gonna work out for 11. He's just showing himself and has JG on top of him. Can he go for a TP out? No, not anymore. There was a possibility for it, but now with the vision provided by Tengor's Brass, I think he's just dead. They even place Egg. So this trio did manage to kill Luna, but they did die on 2 of their cores. And that result is, I think Luna is happy about it. What they are not happy about on Neon is this gyro. God damn it. Like, just look at him. Look at him just farming so freaking fast. And look at SE actually having higher levels than Fortune Soul. This is fun. But it's a good priority, right? Because as Gyrocopter, at this point, you just kill stats. It doesn't like change anything for you. But as E, you actually give him 15 extra damage. So more farming speed for this Gyro, and that's your whole job. Increase the farming speed of your carry, who fails to stack a creep camp. Typical carry. Quarter way to BKB. We'll have 10k at 16 minutes in. Wants the pressure here in the top lane. Probably just kill a wave and get back. I don't think they want to really commit to anything. Yeah, they are already running away. Fortune Soul is being hunted. JG is on the chase. Has Dragon Form in a second. Can use it for extra movement speed. Decided against it. Luna has Dragonlance. Still recovering. Still not in a place where she's comfortable joining the fights. But at least she's not the lowest net worth. This is actually 11, who had an amazing start, had first blood, but ended up dying a couple of times, not really farming too much. His build is all in aggression. As I said, I'm a big fan of this kind of build.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Fortune Soul.
Look to their bottom tower. An ephemeral bastards.
Halfway to his BKB. Once again, showing top. Will cut the wave and get back to safety. There is an interception here. They see them. Can they stun them in time? Stampede committed. Oh, they get both. Fortune Soul. Is he getting away from you? Doesn't look like it. Egg also used. Fortune Soul gonna die. Doesn't matter that you are the most farmed hero in the game. Nice stomp from Castaway, and both him and Io just died. And Stampede been used. Immediate tier 1 being taken by Neon Esports. They got a bit too comfortable here. And suddenly, this Zeus, he catches up fully. And Luna, she is catching up really quickly, taking away the enemy Ancients. I'm not sure what it was a stack or not, but I think it was just Ancients, but still. And look at Zeus. Really close to his Manta style. Is overtaking Gyrocopter. Fortune Soul. Nothing he could really do here. At least I don't think so. Maybe like if Stampede came half a second earlier, maybe they could have cleared it in time, but the way it is, impossible to react to. JG setting up really good kills. Still playing with this Oblivion stuff as a casual one. Doesn't feel like he needs a full Mage Slayer or Orchid. It could be Mage Slayer, Orchid, or Witchblade. Okay, so they initiate onto Decay. Is it a stupid idea? Yes, it is. Or is it? No, it's not. Oh, never mind. He was just destroyed. He got blasted. How did he die so quickly? CDR now, being slowed, being stunned, and he's just gonna fall as well. IHC striking back. And I didn't believe that they could take down Decay like that. 2k HP on this Dragonite. Pounds of armor. And they just blow him up with magic damage. Between Solar Bind, I guess there's a Spirit Vessel. Yeah, Spirit Vessel. And the magic damage from Gyro. They just fully recover. Personally, I still feel like they should attack Ken. And they are attacking Ken. Nice dodge, by the way. Really nice dodge with Illusion Rune or Manta style. Doesn't matter. But it's not saving him. And they are also killing the Phoenix. Most likely. I don't think Phoenix is getting away.
Double kill.
I do feel like they should prioritize Zeus in every single fight. Attacking Dragon Knight is not how you want to start late game engagements, but it did work out for them. So the end result is that they kill Decay, they kill Luna, then they kill Zeus, and they lose Centaur and Kotl. Out of all of this, we are seeing that Fortune Soul is getting his BKB. That's a big difference maker. Decay, he's saying that he's coming top. Killing Fortune Soul, of course, always nice.
Gold for my forge. Dire should look to their top tower.
Back to farming. Neutral items dropping. And they're setting up for the Tormy. Can take it almost immediately, it feels like. Yeah, it's a really quick job. Zeus ulti? Not available. Only 40 seconds until it. Usually, sometimes, especially in pubs, right? Like, you see the enemy taking Tormentor and you're like, oh, Zeus ulti. And frequently, you do actually get a kill out of that. Tormentor is gonna go the way of SE. That means Overcharge now gives slow resistance on spell life steal. On a Gyro, it actually makes a bit of a difference. I think Rocket Barrage spell life steal is underrated. And of course, cooldown is pretty decent magic damage tool. Ikigai also has BKB. Zeus still farming towards right-click build. He is going full on right-click with this Dragonlance. Possibly wants to transition into a Hurricane Pike for the attack damage. Scouting ultimate. They don't see anything. Gathering up for their own Roshan, and CDR also has his BKB. So attacking him is slightly harder now. I don't think he can still win a fight in a 1v1 scenario, but he definitely can lay some hurt in a team fight if they commit for him. Not a lot of instant initiation tools. Reacting to... I think it's really possible to... I don't know. Maybe it's possible to react to Hoof Stomp, and you can't really initiate with Inkswell. But Aegis is gonna go the way of Fortune Soul. Second life on Gyro. There's a 20-minute timing on Radiant. The one that was stolen away from them last time, this time around, will be in their hands. And they're going for tier 1 tower that overstayed its welcome from the looks of it. Fortune Soul, just a river away from getting a full-on Satanic. Luna, queuing up Honda. Isn't a lot she can really go for. Needs to get some crits, some damage, and some stats. So Kanda is a natural choice. It's still a lot of damage potential here. Castaway has his natural aura maxed out. So that means Zeus deals... Well, essentially he deals pure damage, right? When it comes to attacking targets that are close to the Astral Spirit, he more or less attacks with pure damage. What is this effect in the mid lane? What is it? I'm seeing some sprinkles of something, like a Stardust. Is it a teaser for something? What is that? What are those stars? Maybe it's a teaser. I don't know. I'm gonna save the clip for later to analyze. Or maybe it's a bug. Who knows? It's a Valve, right? It could be in equal measure a teaser, a planned event, and a bug at the same time. It's still there in the middle lane. I think it's 3 minutes in. Okay. Tier 1 tower being taken down by Fortune Soul. Going further. Wraparound coming from 11 and Ace. These two can keep somebody locked down for a really long while. But there is BKB on Luna. And there is a potential Manta dodge by JG. So it's not that easy. For now, they are going to be taking tier 2. Glyph committed. Luna might actually get the courier kill as well. Hurricane Pike complete on Ken. So he is ready to maybe join the fray. If he is quick enough, I think he gets away. here to take in bottom. Go in mid now, have creeps. Zeus Illusion is not really doing much here. Actually, Fortune Soul does feel it. Oh, and Stampede committed. Oh, they see DK. DK, Manta, trying to dodge something, will not be able to. JG is being chased. They still have 7 seconds with Gyro here, and yeah, it's gonna be more than enough to take down this Dragon Knight. They are going to return mid with Inkswell. Not gonna get greeted by anyone. They were even hoping, from the looks of it, they were hoping that somebody is gonna try and attack them. Because this Fortune Soul Gyrocopter, insanely huge. Can? Homing Missile? Yep, placed. Can they destroy it in time? Do they follow it? Does he want to? Hurricane Bite on Homing Missile. Should be fine. Ooh, Fortune Soul taking quite a bit of damage here, immediately dispelling the sleep zone. Can go to the jungle and heal. Yeah, has Satanic for that. Full HP.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Scouting ultimate. They do see Ikigai. Immediate BKB TP out. No threat at all to him. Bottom lane. They are just keep on farming. Fortune Soul's gonna lose his Aegis in just 10 seconds. So no need to force anything. Can wait for tier 3 items. Might get his Nemesis Curse or maybe a Paladin Sword. And we'll have Daedalus for the next fight. Aghanims, Daedalus, and Satanic. I think it's gonna be Butterfly next, isn't it? That's what they went for last time. They see Fortune Soul though. Good deep vision by Neon Esports. They still have plays to make. And Fortune Soul does have the protection of Second Life.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Dire scan. Will not connect with anybody. Fortune Soul clears away just in time to not get caught. Should be a-okay. Really speedy on this Gyro. It's a Neon team. They are still smoked up, so they're still ready to hunt. And the Watcher is being disabled, so they see where SE is. Attacking Gyro might not be the best idea. Attacking Io? Definitely really good start for a fight. But the smoke on smoke action, Ikigai can always join his team. Of course, has his boots of travel. Smoke by 11, Fortune Soul. They see Zeus Illusions, but they know they're not real. The smoke is not breaking. Fortune Soul is just gonna show himself, destroy them. It was both the Rune and the Manta style. 11 on the hunt. Will be revealed soon. Oh, they get on top of 11. 11 cannot really initiate CDR. Going in deep with the flips. They already delete Grimstroke. Fortune Soul though, concentrating on the Supernova. Might destroy it, will destroy it. Concentrating on JG. JG dodging the cooldown for the most part, but it's not enough. Can they block the TP? Yep, they can block the TP for Castaway. Cannot do so for Luna, so they will take Dragon Knight and they will take No, they won't take Castaway. He actually delayed his TP and because of it he survives. At the end of the day, it's still a 2-for-1 exchange, right? No buybacks, nothing. But it was a pretty competitive fight here for Neon. For a bit. This Gyro is definitely a problem though, and they also steal away the enemy Wisdom Rune. So cooldown is gonna be level 3 now. Even worse for the side of Neon. Elven Tunic for Luna. A bit of a difference maker, considering that Gyro does not want to be an MKB builder. It doesn't really care about it, right? Gyro got his neutral token. We're gonna see his choice just about now. So either Nemesis Curse or Paladin Sword are great. Maybe even, I don't know, like Quiver is not that great on Gyro. Yeah, Paladin Sword is the best one. He's unkillable now. Stampede committed to save Dreamstroke. He's actually staying alive for now. Has Blink in a second, will not be able to use it, but a nice soul bind can somehow get away from it. Are they continue to chase? No, they don't. How did soul bind wear off? I don't know. It can't just jump away from soul bind? Does it work that way? It felt like he just jumped away from it, but it definitely shouldn't work that way. Fortune Soul. Bottom lane. Still tier 2 standing mid. Still tier 2 standing top. And Roshan is up. It's daytime, so it's on the Radiant side. Next objective for the side of IHC is kind of clear. Should be clear at least. They are delaying it for a bit though. They want to have full team. And they're constantly being split. Not a big fan of the vision I'm seeing right now. 2 wards can kind of be disabled, but same sentry. Don't even give that much vision. Roshan's been checked. Top lane. DK pushing in. Trying to make sure that at least they trade Roshan for tier 2. And it looks like it is going to be indeed a trade. Also, Neon are grouping up for a smoke. They want to defend the Roshan. 11 didn't start the work on the big guy quite yet. Just now he started, and now Fortune Soul is joining. Well, Fortune Soul is the only source of DPS. Roshan Roar, immediate smoke by Neon. So far only Bombi and Castaway in it though. Ken is pushing the wave. Everyone knows what's happening. Everyone knows that somebody wants to take the Roshan. And I see they're gonna be taking it with no trouble in time. I don't think there's ever a question of whether Neon get there in time if they're not set up for it. Last game, if you remember, they were always pushing in this bottom lane, making sure that they kind of shove in the wave enough so that every single time they get a chance to actually fight for this Roshan. But this time around, they will have to make do with the Tormentor kill. It's gonna go to Castaway. Not the best, but it does reduce the cooldown on Stomp at least. Because being in the middle of things is not something this Castaway Elder Titan wants to do. Probably. Depends, honestly, like natural order aura for physical could be a difference maker. But Luna is mostly about magic damage for now. Level 20 now on Luna. So she does get her most important talent for the Kanda build. Octarine Core ready on Zeus. Immediately followed by Butterfly on Gyrocopter. Not level 20. Only level 19. Sharing a lot of experience here. Manta, as well as Form committed on Dragon Knight. He's just going for the split push. He doesn't care about fighting. He just wants to kill the creeps. Doesn't get the creeps. And the tower will fall from the looks of it. Gyro, still 3 minutes and ages. Does he want to go high ground? They only have 2 range creeps in this top lane, so it's kind of hard. Backdoor protection will turn on almost immediately. CDR will kill both creeps quickly. JG, trying to find some farm. Wants to have an Orchid for the next fight. Could be a really important item, but I don't know who he connects it on. And maybe Grimstroke, but Grimstroke usually is the one initiating. Has Blink Dagger as well. Maybe on Io. But Io, like, as soon as he presses Overcharge and Mech, his job is done already. Back to farming it is. Io going for full on hard, decided against it. I saw this heart in his quick buy. I want to see a heart of Io, but he's going for Glimmer. Understanding that he's going to be the priority target, needs to save himself a little. Not sure Glimmer really saves him. Against Zeus, especially. But maybe? I don't know. I like the heart better. Smoke. They want to punish Fortune Soul. He's alone here. No, not alone, but like, it's only him and Kotal and Io. But they can blow him up, maybe? Smoke, revealed. They know he's here. Stomp. They get on top of Io. Can they kill him quickly enough? They can. Fortune Soul healing himself up with a Satanic. Healing really nicely, but is it enough damage? Doesn't look like it. Leash on Luna. Fortune Soul losing his first life, and the egg is placed. 11 is here, destroying CTR. CTR is trying to run away. They will kill 11. A buyback by SE, chasing after everybody. And they did manage to kill CTR, and then Ikigai with a timely usage of Illuminate finishes the job. Luna has buyback. DK already bought back. Does he want to go high ground? They are slightly afraid. But getting rid of the buyback could be a good idea. You just saw why I hype up this Paladin Sword on Gyra so much, right? Because he was no HP, full HP, no HP, full HP, like several times in a row. Once again, dispelling everything, healing up nicely, Satanic, and full HP. Not the highest amount of damage output, but the sustain is incredible. SE. Maybe Aeon Disc is better. I don't know why he goes Glimmer against Zeus. Because he's getting killed by physical damage, and he already has a decent amount of magic resistance. Glimmer Cape will put him towards like 55, maybe like 57% maximum. So it's not like it's a big difference maker. And he's still gonna get blown up. And he, like, his invisibility is just not gonna work, because Zeus has Octarine Core. He will save the Sun God's Wrath to focus on Io every single time. Not a big fan of this Glimmer. He's committed to it, though. Okay, we'll see how it's gonna work out. I might be underestimating it. But he has Pipe already. Well, we'll see, 37 minutes in. Fortune Soul. They're destroying the vision. Going forward. Level 20 on Io, so lower relocate cooldown. Level 22 on Fortune Soul. Jump in by 11, just to kill the creeps. Almost level 20 on Centaur as well. This is a big one because it gives you a stampede every minute, more or less. Shiva's ready on Centaur on top of it.
For my coffers.
Io? Did he relocate for that? Oh yeah, they relocated for the Tormi and the Wisdom Rune. So Ikigai now has relocate, not relocate, recall. But it looks like they're going to be playing for Roshan in a really convincing position here on IHC. Loves the adaptation by Luna. She buys Timeless, she gets Timeless Relic, and she buys an Aghanims. She knows that she cannot man fight, but maybe she will be able to find something. Fortune Soul, is he going to be initiated on? Slept up. Scouting, ulti. They find Grimstroke, destroy him immediately. No longer want to fight on IHC. Getting rid of the vision.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Roshan is going to be the next objective. I don't think that IHC are feeling the pressure too much. Even though I do think that Luna progressing could be trouble, and Zeus progressing could be trouble. They still have lots of ways to scale, right? They still have Aghanims potentially on Grimstroke if he doesn't die at the start of the fight. As they still have Io getting level 25 and becoming a decent contributor in terms of damage. Maybe not. His build is predominantly utility based. He doesn't even have like stats, but it's still like 100 and what 175 damage or so. It's gonna be something like that. 180. Everyone who's getting attacked by flak. So something meaningful. They can scale with Keeper of the Light by getting the Hex. So maybe like even level 25 Centaur and hitch a right. just save SE. Or like save Fortune Soul. Carry him around in your little cart. He's unkillable as it is. Imagine if he has a card, like if he's being dragged by a Centaur. Double damage on Fortune Soul. That's a reason to fight. Ken might be in trouble. Jump in. Oh no, it's Luna who's gonna be in trouble. Deleted. Nicely done here. And no buyback on this Luna. I'm not sure they know about it, but they are definitely going high ground. Luna bought Aghanims. Oh, they see Phoenix. Bombi and JG might be in trouble. Bombi has the option of going for the egg. Will not have this option because of the silence, and they reconcentrate on the Dragonite. Dragonite flies away with his BKB, taking half the screen, but it doesn't matter. He's still running towards his base, and the base is in the wrong direction. Ken, he has the TP from his tier 3 to the base, and he won't even be able to complete it. No buyback. They are all sleeping because this game is so boring for them. It looks like IHC. A convincing game 3 now. And showing up big time. The Gyro should not be underestimated. Gyro really strong. 70 seconds, no Zeus. 20 seconds, no Luna. No Dragon Form for 50. Teaser. That's a big problem. I think the base is gone for sure. Megas are definitely on the table for IHC. Doesn't mean they won the game quite yet. But it is as close as it gets, you know? 2 lanes gone, 3rd lane. They can even go strong after that. I don't see the problem with that. What are they afraid of? By that point, they should know that Zeus has no buyback, right? He would have bought back otherwise. No, they're gonna retreat. Roshan is on the table. This is a Roshan with Refresher Shard. Take the Tormi, take the Roshan. Played safe, played cool. Tormentor now for Fortune Soul. Not that he needs it, but, you know, actually the spell life steal as he provides makes it worth it maybe, in some cases. It's an extra source of magical damage that is almost continuous and consistent. And it gives you a lot of extra utility and survivability. There are no anti-heal items. From what I'm seeing, there are no anti-heal items on the side of IHC. No Shivas, no Scotty. Not even Spirit Vessel. And Roshan is going down quickly. Fortune Soul. Does he go Rapier here? Does he go Rapier in a situation like this? Just to finish it. Refresher for 11. I don't think so, but you know, one can dream.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Wouldn't mind seeing a Rapier. Already ate his Aghanims. Can eat Moonshard and still have, well, mostly have buyback. Will mean the Dragon Knights, they are no match for him. A Dark Portrait of a Dragon Knight, though, this is a scary thing. Flying towards Castaway, flying now towards Luna. They are using everything. Castaway trying to fly away with Aviana's Feather will be unsuccessful. And Senior, he's just keep on being slowed. Eclipse committed. Everything into the backlines. Everyone in the backlines of IHC survives. And even though they are containing Fortune Soul for now, it's not going to be enough. He's finally out of control. He is out of disables. It's going to be one dead Phoenix most likely. Even slept, he still deals damage. Now reconcentrating Castaway. Hiding in ghost form doesn't matter. He still kills Zeus and GG is called. IHC. Neon looked kind of unbeatable before this game, but IHC showing up big time and showcasing the strengths of Mongolian Dota. What a beautiful performance from them. I especially have to commend the Fortune Soul Gyrocopter. That was one of the most impressive gyros I've ever seen. The way he's playing the lane and maximizing farm by taking away both enemy creeps and last hitting mostly all of them, and also taking the jungle at the same time as early as level 2. This is accelerating him so much that he gets so much gold at such an early stage that he's never even threatened by Luna. Luna, of course, didn't have the best game. CDR usually gets a much better start, but even then, he never caught up, and nobody managed to catch up. And I see after this victory in a much better spot in the tournament table. Neon Esports still probably leading it. I'm not entirely sure about that. So do check Wikipedia, do check the tournament page, our Twitter, everything else. But for today, that is it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and see you guys tomorrow.